off air.
Now we're there.
Oh, what's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid Smooth and the crew, man. We in here. We just wanted to talk games. So before we get into what we're talking about, just wanted to introduce everybody into this podcast. Who we starting with?
Let's start with the one and only. It's your boy Raz. What's going on, peoples?
So
What's going on, Kids Move community? It's Fame Entertainment. What if it did do?
it's Gaming Addicts.
Gaming Addict, please check out his YouTube channel. He has this funny vid on on how people look at games from a perspective from like PlayStation and Xbox. He's comparing Destiny. It's funny. I mean, I'm probably explaining it all wrong, but I'll try to get the link somewhere in the comments if I can. But guys, man, I wanted to do this podcast because I mean, I feel like all on my mind, I was like, it's getting colder. We're closer to October, and all I can think of is all the games that are coming out between now and late November, and I feel it getting closer. I was like, I'm sick and tired of this fanboy BS and these console wars and resolutions. I was like, now the good games is about to start coming in hordes. I'm ready for it. So, Rise, I said I was going to be a responsible man, and I did it because I ran into good things that swing my way that allowed me to do this, but I am reserving the Sunset Overdrive Bundle Friday. I am doing it. I am doing it.
Congratulations, my brother, man. That's a good purchase right there.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna keep my original Xbox, but the thing is, I'm stuck on what I want to do now, because I was originally gonna buy the Sunset Overdrive game regardless. Now the thing is, do I not buy it and use the money that I was going to buy Sunset Overdrive to buy another game, or do I, still buy Sunset digitally and then do a giveaway for Sunset Overdrive, the video game, on like the internet or something like that, and give out the code for it? I don't know. I'm at a loss.
No,
go ahead, Gaming Act.
No, you spent an extra $320 to reserve the bundle.
Well, I don't know. The thing is, I'm definitely in need of a second Xbox because I have two kids and everybody likes the living room. So do I, and that's where my Xbox is set up. And my girlfriend has her shows and her and TV and whatnot. And and the thing is, we're constantly fighting. So I need a second Xbox, and I'm gonna have to get it soon. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So it'll do us both good. I'll get some more gaming time in, and we'll be both happier. So I don't have to cut her shows off. She doesn't have to cut my games off, and then I'll be able to play often without my kids turning off my damn Xbox because I'll be playing on upstairs versus the living room.
And your videos will be at a different location now.
No. My videos will still take place in the living room. I won't bring the videos upstairs. What I'll probably do, I will promote my Elgato upstairs and do all my gameplay recording with the Elgato on the white Xbox while the Kinect gets its recording in the living room.
See, I don't have an excuse if I have to get the Sunset Overdrive, that deliciously great bundle that I'm thinking of, I would have to buy another TV. And so I'm not gonna take that. Like I say, it's just too irresponsible to do.
Is it sad that like the only thing I could think of on Sunset Overdrive is riding a roller coaster? Like every commercial they get, he's on a roller coaster shooting shit.
Well, I think that's supposed to be the point behind it, right? I mean, It's supposed to be all about non-stop moving, momentum, and blow shit up.
Yeah, they don't want you on the street walking around. I think it annoys them, and they want it to annoy you. They want you to have the most problems ever if you're on the street. So it's just a good idea to get you to try something different. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of games coming out. Tuesday's a big day. There's some games coming out. There's actually a couple games coming out. What are you guys doing? Are you all getting Forza Horizon 2?
See, here's the problem. We got Shadow of Mordor,
Yep.
We got Sunset over. I mean, Forza Horizon 2 coming out. Both games, I'm really like Forza Horizon 2. I'm not into racing games that much, but for some reason that game just gives me the most joy, even when I hear about it.
Shadow of Mordor for the win.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to split my attention. I can't place my hands on one specific game to play.
I'm skipping Shadow of Mordor.
You skipping Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah, because I'm
Wow.
afraid it's not going to be.
You should be beheaded.
I don't think it.
Yeah.
No, the
Oh,
trailer looks good as hell, but I don't know about the game. You know what I mean? I just don't know. You know what I mean? Especially, dude, I've been duped in the past before. I download all my games digitally. I just don't think Shadow of Mordor is that game. You know, I don't think it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good, but I'm just playing it safe, and I'll see what everybody else is doing with it. Depending on how it looks, from when I see real people that I know play it from Twitch streams and see some upload clips on it, I might be a late bloomer and buy it late. But right now, it's not on my radar, and it's not a day one buy for me.
Question. Is it looking like a better chance of getting Shadow of Mordor than Destiny?
I don't think I'm gonna get Destiny, dude. I also don't think I'm gonna get it. Like I said from the beginning, I mean, I thought it would be a good game. I just think it's something up and I have to get. And plus, if they claim it's supposed to last for 10 years, I get it 5 years from now and still just as happy. So I don't think I'm getting it no time soon.
The game can last in 10 years.
I think they're gonna support it for up to 10 years, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna support it up to 10 years, but I think the idea is for them to support it. They putting in like these weekly events, but still, it's still repetitive. It's
The
still
thing about
same.
that is I can't make an evaluation on that until competition for Destiny comes out. Some more first-person shooters. We'll see who's playing it
That's
all
like
then.
that's what I was saying. If the Division would have came out this year, no one would care about Destiny.
I think if the Division would have came out this year, we would have had another Destiny. Like, I'm sorry, there's a reason they delayed it. And if the Division would have came out this year, it would have been another game that is missing so much shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get that they've been missing shit, but let's say the game is completely finished. Let's say it's finished like it's going to be next year. If a finished game came out this year with Destiny, no one will be playing Destiny right now.
I think even if the Division came out the same year that Destiny came out, I think people would still want to play Destiny more because, like, when it came to hype, Destiny was like the game that I have never seen hype the way it was.
Well, they've been talking about the game. The same thing with Watch Dogs. What
For 2 years.
Game for some long ass time. I was looking up shit about this game for 2 years, and I was wondering like, what is this? And the closer it approached to its launch, it's like you start to see like, okay, they want to do something a little more different than most shooters. Now we all know the truth about it. Now I'm not saying that you know. They lied to us. I hate saying that developers lied to us.
Oh, they lied.
It's definitely not quite.
They didn't lie. They just didn't deliver. That's all.
They didn't
they
deliver.
lied.
Like, well, I think when they the things they were saying as far as Destiny, I think we picture something more, right? When they say you can.
They made it seem like it was a true MMO. That's how they made it seem.
But
And reality is, if you're not in a party with your friends, you're playing by yourself.
But my thing is like I think when people was saying like when people was thinking of the exploration, let's take that for instance, people was expecting like whole planet, you know, exploration. And if you're smart enough to think like, how are they gonna allow you to explore a whole fucking planet? You know what I mean? you know,
Yeah.
it's probably impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it would take more than 2-3 years for them to make the game, but. I think when people was thinking of exploration and stuff like that, they was thinking bigger, not on the exact scale they was thinking of it as.
I mean, they could have did two simple things. Made a couple locations that were just the same size as when you go into Destiny in every planet, and they could have had a squad of 4, and I would have been way more happier than I was.
Yeah, the squad of 4 definitely would have helped. But the game felt like to me, like I'm enjoying it. I just got to playing it for like 5 hours just right now. So I'm obviously enjoying the game.
I don't try to be a.
Wait, hold on, chill out real quick. But the game needs something else. Like it's pure shooting, and I know it's a shooter. It's supposed to be about shooting, and that's cool with me. You know what I mean? But I feel like it could have or it should have had something else um, to go alongside of it. Because when you think about other games, like even Call of Duty have like a stealth mode you can go into. Sometimes you gotta like just kill people by sneaking up behind them and killing them. And I think that's what this game kind of needed. It needed to give your hands a rest from the constant shooting and give you something kind of new and refreshing to go, to complete the journey with.
So would you consider Destiny to be like a dude bro game? It's just pew 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 pew. You die.
It's a cult game.
Yep, yeah, it's definitely a dude bro game.
I think it's a cult game. It's like it's a niche game. You know what I mean? People who are like don't consider themselves dude bro and dudes who consider like, whoa, it's different from Call of Duty type people. Like,
yeah.
I think Destiny, and I think I really can't comment too much on it because I didn't spend really any much time with it outside of the beta. And after when I first played the day one of the beta, I was like, you know what, this game's a day one buy. I forgot how long the beta was, but after like my last moments with the beta, I was like, I can probably wait. And then, and so, but to answer Gaming Addict's question, I'm probably is a higher chance of me buying Shadow of Mordor than there is a chance of me buying Destiny. Because I've been telling people if I don't buy Destiny by September 29th, it's not being bought.
All I have to say is I apologize to the viewers. I didn't know taking a stab at Destiny would take us off rail for like 10 minutes.
No, but really, honest, there's like, I'm super excited about the games. I don't know if anybody's looked at the pics that I posted in Bang Bang and Live Squad regarding all the Xbox bucks that I bought. But I'm like I said, I'm getting ready for the season for some games to come out. Like I said, most of us here is either getting Forza Horizon 2 or Shadow of Mordor or both. We got some games coming in October. Outside of the big titles that we all know about that's coming, what are like the other games that are coming out that you're like most excited for that isn't in the limelight?
Well, there's The Evil Within that's coming out like next month on the 15th or something like that. I'm sure next month is October, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's the prequel of Borderlands. There's that. I'm not really particularly. If they would have ported it to the next gen, I would be picking it up. But the fact that they're not, I'm just gonna wait till they bundle the whole thing and bring it to next gen.
And what about?
That would be nice.
I have one thing to say though. November 11th, to my knowledge, is the first time 2 games in one franchise is coming out the same day.
Halo and Assassin's Creed, right?
Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed Unity both come out on the same day.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's 2 different Assassin's Creed coming out. One is
Dude,
one
and
like
then you guys gonna pay,
next gen.
and then you guys gonna pay $60 for Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition.
I am not buying Sleeping Dogs. If it was $40, I'd buy it.
Well, I still got it on the 360, so
yeah, me too.
It's a good game. It's a decent game. I don't see the problem with it. I mean, I don't like I said this before. I don't like a lot of rehash games and all these redos, but I think we got to get used to them.
Yeah, they're dropping the Saints Row in like January, which I think is odd, dude. Like it's like a remake of Saints Row 5.
If you're gonna redo a game, you should do it the way I think GTA is doing it. Instead of they give you a different experience from what you had previously, and to the newest version. I mean, it's still the same, but yet you get something addition to it. That's how I think you should redo a game.
And the thing is about these like I said, I think GTA is a true rehash of a game, like versus like what we're getting with Saints Row and Sleeping Dogs. Um, there was another thing. Guess there's actually another game coming out on September 30th that's available for next gen consoles. You guys want to make a guess what game it is?
What's the,
Is it Cora?
No, that's in October. But the game that's coming
I
out
just took
along
a stab in the dark.
the game that's coming out alongside Forza Horizon 2 and Shadow of Mordor is a Sherlock Holmes game.
oh wow, no love.
No love and no advertisements neither. Like I mean, so I kept one little eye on it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, but I do. I just wondering if when I log into Xbox, if I'm gonna see people twitching on it. But before we continue, I do want to encourage everybody who's watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments section. What's like your the game that you're looking forward to, the most anticipated game of this year, any reservations that you made for certain games. I know a lot of people are on the Sunset, a lot of people are on Call of Duty and Halo. So, but Rise, I have a question for you.
Oh, here it is. Well, he refused to say until this.
Are you all right? So we got some big racers coming out this year, right? And you are, from what I understand, a multi-platform owner. Will you be getting DriveClub October 7th?
Yes.
You will. Okay.
I will be getting DriveClub.
Nice.
Yes. Well, I gotta see what the game is. Too outside of a lot of things that we heard, though, the game, you gotta admit the game did look good. So I mean, yeah, Forza 5 to me is a good simulator. So I kind of gotta compare them to to Forza 5. And so I mean, although they don't have a lot of stuff Forza 5 have, but still, I think I still enjoy it.
Are you gonna be streaming it? I want to see it.
if you want to see it, then
I'll be streaming Shadow of Mordor.
And I'll be on Forza Horizon 2 for a while. I'm trying to play with as many people as possible, and like I really want to do the team mode a lot because I thought that was one of the best experiences I had in a racer. Like I said, I can't wait to see what DriveClub has to bring. I have nothing against it. Over the fact that people keep comparing it to Forza Horizon 2 and not Forza 5, and it's driving me nuts. But man, like I'm not a racing game fan. I'm just letting everybody know. If anybody in the that's watching, or anybody in the comment section, if you're not a fan of racers, please give Forza Horizon 2 a try because this game is fun. It's not like Forza 5. It's not like the other racing sims. It's just a complete monster. And like I'm not a fan of racers or racing sims, but Forza Horizon 2 is have a more arcade feel, but a realistic attachment to it, so it just feels just right. And it's like the first racing game I've been excited for. And people could say, oh, he's an Xbox, so of course he'll be happy because it's an Xbox only game. But no, I wasn't excited for Forza. I wasn't for Forza 5. I wasn't excited for Project Gotham either. I'm excited for Forza Horizon 2 because it's my type of game.
Can I say something? Like,
no,
put it this way.
No, you can't.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt him, but put it this way. Me, Rise, and Kid played that game. It took us like 50 minutes to get to meet up because we kept doing stupid shit. It would be like I'd run into Kid, and then me and Nick would end up doing stupid stuff, and then I'd run into Rise, and we all three took like 40 minutes to get together.
Shout out to Darian, man. That man had me rolling, man. He was trolling me on my driving skills. Darian, that dude, though, for real. But why did it get so quiet right there?
Oh, no, I muted my mic because I thought my background was going to start to rev up, so I had to mute. But yeah, shout out to Darian, shout out to King Dre, shout out to Killer King 01. He's another up-and-coming YouTube. He play a lot of NBA Live. You know, NBA Live needs some love. Am I the only one interested in NBA Live 15 this year? Like,
yeah, you're the only one.
You might be. I don't ever see any videos on it, like ever.
Yeah, well, that's where my curiosity come in at. See, because it's been a little quiet. Two, EA has had a good record of doing games so far this year. I mean, NHL looks marvelous, right? We can all agree on that. Um, NFL 15 came out. It was probably the better game of his last generation, and not to mention FIFA. So NBA Live have to come with it, right? I mean, the pressure is on NBA Live. So I'm curious to see if they can improve that whole series. Um, According to a lot of people, they'll tell you like it don't compete with 2K at all, especially with
It's like 2K just has basketball in a chokehold.
yeah, 2K pretty
Like
much got
2K has it. Yeah.
yeah.
Here's my thing. And people are gonna like slay me for this though. 2K will take like features and game modes. That's I understand that. But what they're doing, they're focusing specifically on three things: graphics, gameplay, and online play. So, and I think NBA Live, because a lot of people's gonna ignore it for NBA 2K, but I think it's gonna be that game, that underdog game that provides better gameplay. And I think their visuals are a little bit more accurate than 2K. 2K obviously is going to be the majority. Is going to be the popular. It will outdo Live in many things, but I think, like for example, last year you got laughed at if you bought NBA Live 14 and you bought 2K because you had no business buying Live 14. Now this year, I think if you buy Live, I think the decision to buy 2K over Live is going to be pretty much preference. I think NBA Live 15 will be that good where you can say, you know what, I'm buying 2K because it's my preferred game, or I'm buying Live because I prefer Live. I think it won't be on 2K's level, but it will be good enough, and I'm looking forward to it. I know it's been under wraps, and it bothers me, but I got faith in the NBA Live team, and I don't think they're going to be dumb enough to fail again, because if they fail with this game, then we might not see a game next year. The only thing is, the reason why I've been hyping this game and I've been behind it, because I want choices, and I think we need NBA Live to survive. We need to have options. As much as we like Madden this year, I don't like having Madden as my only option. I want options between sports games. Like, I don't want 2K to be the only game, because what happens is these developers get lazy and just start changing only one thing. So because they knew Live was coming, they added a few good things to 2K this year. They just like, no, we gotta blow it out the park. You know what I mean? Had Live not been coming out, they wouldn't have done as much as they did. They would have probably threw it in. They probably would have did one thing at a time. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have just threw the shit in here this year. So,
Right.
and I feel like if we keep, we need Live to survive in order for 2K to continue to be good, and for Live to be, even if it's not always is not as good or better, it has to be good enough so the competition stays high, and that's why I'm back in NBA Live.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I gotta check NBA Live out. Any wrestling fans? Because
No.
2K15 for WWE 15 coming out. I don't know if anybody picking that up.
Damn. I want to. Here's my problem: was I used to be a big WWE fan. Like, I'm talking about die hard. I thought it was real and shit. And the thing is, I used to have every SmackDown. I bought a GameCube just so I can play WrestleMania and Day of Reckoning. I wanted an Xbox so I could play Roar's War. Damn, like, wrestling was the only reason. SmackDown was the only primary reason that I had PlayStation 2 earlier on. Like, I wanted SmackDown. No other console had SmackDown, so I wanted SmackDown. But the problem is, I stopped watching wrestling. I'm unfamiliar with who's there now, and that's why I feel weird if I bought the game not knowing who the hell is there. I know Triple H is bald now. Kane sometimes wear a mask. Sometimes he don't. The Rock is in and out. Stone Cold is long gone, and so is Shawn Michaels, my favorite wrestler of all time. I would be completely lost. The graphics look good, but I would be completely lost.
Pretty much you're saying that,
I'm done.
pretty much you're saying that you want to buy the game, but when it comes to, like, when you play those kind of games, it has to be a personal thing to you. Like, you know these players, these people, you've been watching them for years, and you've lost that because they've completely redid the entire roster since you started watching it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think it's what because these next gen consoles need anyway. I think that's gonna help people. Of course, I know they're coming out on the last gen as well, but the current gen is going to help because people are going to look at the graphical differences and want to, upgrade their console. So I think it should help. That's the only reason why I brought it up. I never play wrestling games. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
In all honesty, I haven't really played wrestling games since back in the day. You guys remember like WCW versus NWO,
Yeah.
WrestleMania 2000? That was my shit. I ain't really played a wrestling game since then.
Yep. Those was the days, man. I was a teenager though. You sound like an old ass man sitting up here talking about.
Oh yeah. I think No Mercy was almost one of the best wrestling games of all time. SmackDown 2 was up there, and Just Bring It, even though it was lacking features, it was one hell of a game. All I did was Royal Rumble all day and night. Royal Rumble, smacking people across the ropes. Like that was the thing, man. That was the thing to do. I'm sorry.
You should rename this podcast to talking about random shit.
No, we talking about games.
Yeah, there's nothing about games.
Everything had to do with games. You know what I mean?
We go to one thing to is like when I joined this podcast, it's like I had nothing to say about the new WWE game. Now I'm sitting here thinking, what can I say about it?
You never prepare for that, right? Nah, we talk games. We game here. Yeah, but what about Alien Isolation? That's been
Dude, I haven't done any looking at that game. Now, is Alien Isolation just a first-person horror game, or is it a first-person shooting horror game? Do you get to do some action with it? Like, what's up?
The way that I've gotten, when it comes to like the droids and stuff, like you could actually kill them, but the directors are making it seem like if you come across an alien, you can't kill the aliens. Like your best option is to flee or distract them to get away. And I'm kind of uneasy about that because I feel like if you're at the advantage to kill an alien, they should let you kill an alien.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Now the thing about like I said, I've seen things on it. It didn't really spark my interest at all. One of the games that was sparking my interest that is not coming this year, and it was supposed to come out October 24th. It was supposed to not October 24th. It was supposed to come out October 21st. It was the game Evolve. I was really interested in that. And what you guys think about that? Is that something? Has the hype died down for you a little bit since the game's announced being delayed?
I made a video.
Well, in all honesty, I don't want the hype for that game because I want to play that game. I don't want because I still believe that hype is bad for games, and I want to play that game so bad that I don't want it to get the hype to get too much and then it disappoints. So I like it the way it is. It's under the radar. I know the beta's coming in January, but I want it to be under the radar and then pop up and play. I don't want it to be out of this world and then we get disappointed.
Here's my opinion. In my personal opinion, I believe there's different kinds of hype. I think there's that hype that no one really has any information on, and they speculate, make a bunch of shit up. No one's really seen a whole lot of gameplay. But when it comes to Evolve, they've played that at every conference. You could go on Twitch and see people playing the alpha sometimes. I mean, you can get information on this game. On Destiny, it was the beta and the alpha, and that was all.
Now, something just slipped my mind. Any of you guys getting Dragon Age?
Yes.
I don't even know.
I don't know about that.
I don't even know, man.
You guys might as well just personal note, when that game comes out, I don't exist.
Damn.
I don't get in parties when I play Dragon Age. I don't talk to people when I play Dragon Age.
See, I never really played any of those games, so.
See, after Japanese started getting really lazy with their JRPGs, that's like BioWare's the only company I could turn to now.
And then, breaking news! PC got an exclusive game. Pillars of Eternity. That's for you, American a la carte. You got a game that none of us console peasants are getting. It's called Pillars of Eternity. It looks like a top-down piece of shit. But that's all I wanted to say about that. But
Is he in the thing? Is he in the?
I know he stopped by earlier, but I just want to make sure he hear that. Whether he's in it now or he watches it later, I just want him to hear that he got an exclusive that he can.
See, like,
play
here's
this
my
fall.
thing. Like, people are going off about. They're like, there's no reason to buy an Xbox One. All the exclusives are going to PC. Yeah, like 6 or 7 months later. Do you really want to wait half a year to play a game if you have an Xbox One or you're thinking about getting one? And Microsoft is real deep into the PC market. Yeah, Microsoft's real deep into the PC market. Okay, they probably consider that a win-win.
Hold on, sorry
The
about
way I
that.
see it, Rise.
We got
What
questions.
was that?
We got questions. Some what's his name? It says, is it average? Oh, average gamer 96 asks, any of you get in Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I'm such a fucking Dragon Ball Z fan. I have
I'm a
to.
Dragon Ball
It's a
Z
sin
fan.
not to get it.
But I want a true Tenkaichi. Like, every time I'm like, yes, this game's gonna be awesome. Like, Burst of Z, or what was Battle of Z, the last one they made? Like, what was it? You can have 4-on-4. Like, I played the demo, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And that was the closest sell they almost had. Unfortunate for them, I bought an Xbox One, and I never looked back.
Damn.
I have no. I probably is this game coming out this year or next year?
Next year.
Okay, I probably won't be getting it because one, I never really followed Dragon Ball Z the show that much, but I think I've owned one Dragon Ball Z game and it was back for like the PlayStation 2, and I'm pretty sure everybody knew what Dragon Ball Z game that was. It was I mean, everybody was high on this game. I can't think of the name, but it was very, very popular, and it was like the only Dragon Ball Z game I had. Didn't know how to play it. My friend used to come over and beat me down in it. But not to say that's going to be a good game. It's just that I never really followed, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z's and what's the other game? Naruto. I can't even say his name.
Yeah. Naruto.
Naruto. Thank you.
Well, I never watched this shit, so I might have said it wrong.
You talking about Naruto or you talking about what's Naruto?
Yeah, you're right. Naruto. I like both. I haven't.
They're the same people.
It's the same. It's the same. Yeah.
The fuck?
But no. Who did I interrupt before I answered?
I just want to make me I want to make me a badass Black Saiyan, and then I'll be happy with the Dragon Ball Z game. I want a badass Black Saiyan, and then my life is complete.
A badass Black Saiyan.
Yeah, but I can't give him a tail. It's kind of racist.
They're kind of racist. I just noticed that. They're less racist. They're less racist towards green people than black people.
Damn.
And that's a shame. I like.
Yeah, with the tail. That's kind of racist.
And then what else we got? Who's I'm trying to see who's getting a game that haven't even crossed my radar. So, October titles. Name them. Who we gonna start with? Rise. What you getting in October?
I don't even know. I just go with the flow. So far, I know it's not technically October, but Shadow Motors, Forza, and then of course Sunset Overdrive and NBA 2K.
Are you getting NBA 2K due to politics, or are you just like
I buy it almost every year, so I'm wondering.
Okay.
It's like why not buy it this year? Not only that is that they put in extra stuff with the face scan. You can scan your face, and they redoing the way you come up as a player instead of going through like the rookie showcase. You have to, you go through like a 2-week. You do like little contracts, like 10-day contracts and stuff like that. So that's I think it's gonna give a lot of people more challenge. You know what I mean? Because I know 2K people, they rush through the game, and I think that this is gonna have a little bit more challenge to it. Where you're not always, a starter as soon as you start off in the game.
What about you, Fame? What you getting in October?
It looks like so far for me, I'm just going to be getting, of course, Sunset Overdrive, Evil Within, NBA 2K15, and probably Alien Isolation. Doesn't that drop in October? I'll probably be copping
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Gaming Addict.
Before I say what I'm gonna get, okay, there was a time in October where I was gonna spend like $400 in just games. Let's take a moment of silence and be glad that's not happening this year. I'm gonna probably getting the I'm looking at the list now. I'm probably gonna get the Evil Within, as much as I'd hate to say I'm not going to. And I'm not getting it for politics. I'm probably just gonna get it for a Let's Play on my channel. It's the Civilization. I'm gonna get that too. Lords of the Fallen. I don't know if I'm gonna get that now. Sunset
Are you
Overdrive.
not getting it because of the resolution?
Huh?
Are you not getting it because of the
No, 'cause
resolution?
I didn't know it was like a. I didn't know it was a generic Demon Souls, Dark Souls. And I'm gonna get Sunset Overdrive, and that WWE 2K15 comes out on the 28th.
Oh yeah. That's for last gen. For next gen is November 18th. Um, games for October. Oh man. We're gonna start with the what comes out first. I'm getting NBA 2K15 due to politics. It's not my original choice. I'm getting it because NBA Live broke my heart by delaying it 3 weeks. Of course, I'm getting Sunset Overdrive, and I am getting NBA Live 15. And I'm probably going to get this little game called Costume Quest 2. Shadow of Mordor, I might get in October because I'm not buying it day one, obviously. And there's another game. I need to see more of the Evil Within. I'm not too sold on it. It looks good, but my guarantees are the two sports title, which is NBA Live and NBA 2K, and Sunset Overdrive, and then a little title called Costume Quest 2.
All I know is I don't know if you guys have seen the gameplay they showed on the Evil Within, but he has this dude hung up, and he nicks him where he's hopping around, and this dude with a giant chainsaw is going around this room, and this dude is hopping and outrunning this dude.
Well, I haven't seen the trailer. The last trailer I seen on that game was when he was like they had him. I think his foot was caught on the rope and he was about to get like shredded into like those moving chains or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, the horror games haven't really captured my eye. And the crazy thing is, I'm a big fan of horror movies, just not horror games.
Yeah, I don't like horror games either. I know it's a bunch of people going like y'all some pussies in the comment section.
Any of you guys? Wait. Any of you guys have access to Bloodborne Alpha? The Bloodborne Alpha.
I want to try this game out, the Bloodborne, but I haven't. I know somebody told me they was gonna hook me up if they get codes, but oh well.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get it from Gibble.
Either Gibble or Lil Boogie.
Oh yeah, Boogie. Oh yeah, Boogie. Shout out to Lil Boogie. He'll probably hook you up with one. What else? What's coming out? All right, we already know what's coming out for the PlayStation.
That game really, I'm not hyped for that game for some reason though. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's overhyped, but I'm just like, okay, it's an okay looking game. I think it'd be a decent game. I'm more excited for The Order.
As of right now,
Over Bloodborne?
Over Bloodborne, yeah, because.
All right. Oh yeah. Speaking of The Order, man. All right. So let me get into a little bit of detail of what happened, because a lot of people are like, people were a little upset about what I said about with the campaign. Now what happened was I walked into GameStop. They had this promotion. I think PlayStation was having a promotional event. A PlayStation rep was there, obviously demoing things, and then there was a EA rep, an ex-EA rep that was there too, just for the hell of it. But we were talking about things, and the thing is, I was just kind of like giving the guy shots because I was like, PlayStation ain't got no games. I'm not gonna buy it. I was like, if I buy it, I'm gonna buy it in February. And he was like, well, why are you buying it in February? And he was like, are you interested in The Order? And I was like, yeah, that's one of the games, but I keep hearing, mixed shit about it. I keep hearing it's gonna be good and it's not gonna be good, and he was like, yeah, a lot of people are gonna be disappointed. And I was like, well, why is that? He was like, well, not saying there's gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be a good game. He's like, I got to play it. It was great, but people are going to be upset at the fact that it's short. Is only going to be about 6 to 8 hours long. He was like, and that's a problem because there's no multiplayer, and the game plays like a 4-player co-op, but there's no co-op at all.
Yeah.
And he was also, and I was like, and I was like, kind of like, I was like, really? I was like, why? Like, but why? I was like, that makes me not want the game. He was like, the way that they're doing it, I guess it's supposed to fall into the series where I guess every on the second one they're gonna add multiplayer, and then I'm sorry about that. I had to pause myself. On the second one they might add like co-op play, and the reason why the story is going to be like short because they want to do something where they keep building on, and I think they're going to build it up by years. I think they're going to keep building it up by years or something like that. But the thing is, when he was telling me, he seemed more
upset about it than
yeah, he had more of a disappointed on it when we were talking about the game. So even though he tried to retract and sell it to me, like he's like, yeah, but it's good. All right, hold on one moment.
I think he knew who he was talking about. The thing is with the order though, like, is they gonna retail that for $60? That'd be the
that
question.
game is retailing for $60, and
they
the thing
retailing
is,
it for $60.
the other thing I asked him, I was trying to just get as much information out of him as I could. I said, hey, I was like, since you played it, what game do you most compare that game to most? He was like, Gears of War. If you ever play Gears of War, expect that it's just not as fast, and the weapons aren't based on real weapons. There are like sci-fi made up weapons. Said that weapons feel a bit empty. They don't really have like a super blast effect or anything like that. And I heard that from other previews before. He also said though the cool thing about the game, because it looks good, it is confirmed to be 30 frames per second, but he could not confirm the resolution. So let me put that out there. He also said the cool thing about the game is like when it goes from cutscene to gameplay, you don't know the difference. So sometimes a cutscene could end and then you don't move because you think you're waiting for the next person to say something, but it would be actually time to play. But
That's
what
I can say about the game, it looks fucking fabulous.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I want it. I'm a sucker for graphics on some games. Like, you know what I mean? Rise I bought, even though how people were saying Rise was bad, I bought it because the game looked freaking good. And The Order, I feel, is a game that I can justify purchasing a PS4, but I can't just buy it for The Order. I need another game, so I'm hoping the Bloodborne is a good enough game to be that second game to buy with.
Well, I like a good story too. So Rise was actually a good game because of the story. And that's what justified. And it had, well, of course, it had a multiplayer and stuff like that. But Rise was it had a good story behind it. If the Order have a good story behind it, which I'm expecting, so it has no excuse not to.
The Order will have a good story. I can almost guarantee that. Yeah. Now the gameplay may not be as great. People might be annoyed by all the freaking cutscenes that you probably can't skip. But it's going to have a good story. If it's going to do anything right, it's going to give you a good story and some good ass graphics.
All right, we're talking about The Order, so you probably want to check the comment section. Make sure everything copacetic down there.
It's nothing.
They're gonna get ugly.
So far we clean. So
we're clean.
We're good money. We're good money. We're good money. The Order, no hate. All right, cool. What else we got? Anybody got anything they want to talk about that we might have missed during the bullshit between the delay in China and then the not so delay and then the 900Ps and IGN and all this bull crap? What we got?
Well, first of all, no, go ahead. I'll let you go first. Sorry.
As of right now, what do you think is going to be the best game that comes out the rest of the year? As of you just looking.
Rise, go ahead.
The best, like one game? Like the best one game?
Yeah, like the game that that you think everyone's going to love? Like the game that you know is going to deliver, or that you're
Uh,
pretty sure that you know is going to deliver.
that's a good question. Probably I have no idea because
I'm saying Far Cry 4.
yeah, okay, that's good. When that's coming, when Far Cry come out?
Like
Uh,
November.
Oh,
November.
it actually do drop this year. I thought it
Yeah,
dropped next year.
November. I was just looking at it. Far Cry 4.
Is that
No. Oh, November 18th.
okay?
I think
But
the
people are
game.
gonna say I'm a ex.
Go ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. You know what, dude? I have a really bad delay going on. So if I cut you guys off, I really apologize. But I think that with people gonna say I'm an Xbox. I think with the track record of Insomniac Games and what they did with Ratchet and Clank, I really think Sunset Overdrive is going to be a really, really, really good game. And I really think that Chaos Mode, I think it's going to last people, for at least for the rest of the year. They're going to have so much fun with that game. Just looking at Insomniac's track record, they make good, quirky games. But I think this is going to be a really, really good game. And I think they'll get a lot of hate because it's an exclusive. But I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year.
Well, hold on. Let me say. Let me follow up with you. People shouldn't hate only because the only games that's coming out to choose from for this category that's coming out is either a multi-plat or an Xbox exclusive. I'm sorry, there's no PlayStation's done with games for the rest of the year, with the exception of Little Big Planet and Drive Club, and you won't nominate Drive Club for a title like that, especially when it's going up against Forza Horizon 2, because that is the best racer of the year. No, I don't mean any shade by it, but it's the facts, it's the truth. Now, if I got a feeling the game is good, that's gonna do that. Even though this is like I think Halo or Call of Duty finds some way to recapture somebody's heart. Sunset Overdrive is gonna be a great game. I know that for a fact. I just think that Sunset Overdrive is not an everybody game. It's gonna be a dude bro game, or it's gonna be a cult classic, and I think it's either gonna be Halo or the new COD.
That's what I was going to say is the COD, but with COD's track record, I didn't really want to say it's going to be the game of the year because
I mean, who has faith
based
in
off.
Call of Duty anymore? It's one of those you have to wait and see because I mean, honestly, after you know Ghost, I've lost the 2% faith I had left and kind of lost it.
I
I'm
think
still going to buy it. Don't get me wrong, but
I
I mean,
think
how much faith do you have in Activision?
Ghost pretty much through Call of Duty way off. They really have to come with it with Advanced Warfare
Oh,
to keep that fan base. I mean, like I'm part of that fan base. I'm a big Call of Duty fan. That Ghost made me seem like the series is just dead.
my
So yeah,
my friend Red Wolf, he said that he wanted to take a break on Destiny, and so he's trying to play Ghost, and there was 8 people playing Ghost the day before yesterday. 8 people on the
There's more
Xbox
people
One.
playing Black Ops 2.
And he was like, I don't know if it's like because people are done with Ghost or if so many people are playing Destiny that there's just no one's playing Ghost. He's like, but there was 8 people, and half those people were the people I brought on Ghost.
damn, damn, that's hideous. Yeah,
I think
Ghost.
Like
Ghost is,
as of
yeah.
right now, when it comes to like Game of the Year, I don't think we've played Game of the Year yet. I will say that I do not think we've played Game of the Year.
Ghost wasn't the best game. Like I said, I bought Ghost Politics. That was a game that I didn't care for, but I needed something. I needed a shooter, and I was surprised Microsoft didn't have a first-party shooter at launch last year. So COD was the game that I got. Now, my thing with Call of Duty, I think they made enough changes to draw me back in. I'm digging the whole Titanfall type feel because it does give you a single player experience. The game looks good, and I think it just does enough for everybody to have to relearn. And I think that's good. And I'm looking forward to it. And I think they did enough to really try to recapture my heart and my thoughts on the game.
You know, damn, I don't even know where to start now. I just lost my train of thought. But I think Call of Duty is gonna redeem himself from Ghost, but I don't think it's gonna do enough to get people back on that Call of Duty, bandwagon.
I
Well,
know
what
this is
what are
Because
not
to
people
me,
like
Call
buying?
of Duty is like Madden. You're gonna buy it every year just because.
I don't mean to like get off gaming topic, but like I see this popping up everywhere on Twitter, Facebook, and I have to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about iPhone 6s bending in people's pockets?
Oh shit! Yeah, I watched a video today. It's tragic, but it's only the iPhone 6 Plus, and I just ordered two iPhones today. So, but I didn't order the iPhone Plus.
Wait,
That sucks.
what is it doing? I
It's
never even heard it.
bending.
And no, there's been a lot of cases on both phones. It's doing it to both phones, but the Plus is the one it's doing it to the most with. But like it'll be in your pocket and you'll just be driving, and like 2 hours, 3 hours later you'll come back and you won't notice it at first, but after enough time goes by, your phone will bend. You can bend the iPhone 6 with just your hand.
Damn.
Is it a permanent bend?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's bent as hell.
So you need to get like a crazy
Damn.
case, like for it. You know what I mean? Or they're gonna have to. The thing that sucks because the material, the new
Shut up.
material they're using in the back. The thing is, it's strong, but it's a weak spot, like where there's nothing going on, and that's where
It's
it bends. It doesn't bend in the middle or anything like that. It bends in a certain spot, and you can literally take your hand and bend the shit.
there's a weak spot where the plugins are, like where you turn up the volume, turn down the volume, plug in earphones. That's where it's bending.
Shout out to King Dre, man. He loves those iPhones, but iPhone is boo boo.
Hey! The iPhone is. I mean, I'm an iPhone person too. So you know what I mean.
Shut
No
up.
shot. I don't know, man. The iPhone is just something different. I know they playing catch up, but the iPhone is something I can't disrespect.
I might get that note. That,
Yeah, I'm gonna get that Note 4.
that commercial, oh my god, that bodied the fucking iPhone in my opinion.
And you know what's sad? Apple used to be like the leading like innovators, and now like Kids Smooth said, they're playing catch up every year. They're playing catch up. It's crazy.
All right, so but I still can't wait for my damn iPhone to come in. And the reason the iPhone is helping me is I'm not even going to tell you the details, but it's because I decided to get the iPhone 6. I'm able to get the Xbox One bundle, the Sunset Overdrive bundle. So I mean, whatever benefits me.
What do you guys think of Assassin's Creed Unity? You think it's a day one buy?
I don't know about Assassin's Creed.
That's
Not for
crazy.
fame.
When I seen it at E3, I was like day one, and then I don't know, it died down a little bit. The thing is, I haven't played Assassin's Creed since like the first or second one, and the thing is, it looks interesting. The multiplayer portion of the game is what kind of really caught me and made me want it, but I haven't been really digging for the game lately, and it's not on the list of my day one buys for. I got 4 legitimate titles for November that are day one buys, and Assassin's Creed isn't one of them.
Like, I'm more upset. Like, I'm gonna get Assassin's Creed Unity. I've always been a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I've played every one of them, but I'm a little bit annoyed that Rogue is only going to be last gen title, because it's not even the fact that I know they have to give the audience for the 360 and PS3. I know they have to give them something, but we updated to your next gen. Why can't we have it too? We spent $400 to get your next gen, and you can't throw us a bone too? And I want to play Rogue because like it's a newer aspect of the story. Like an assassin becomes a Templar. It's never happened. I want to see what happens.
See, here's where I'm happy they made 2 different games, because I'm sick of playing multiplats that are like from last gen as well. So the thing is, I can't say no more remasters and next gen only, and then say, okay, I want Assassin's Creed Rogue. You know, that's why I was happy they did something where the last gen gets its own game and the next gen horrors get their own game.
Yeah, it's like I've always said. Like when it comes to this whole console war thing, like we're gamers playing games, and people take that a little bit too far. And I'm always down for a debate. Earlier, I got into a
Brought to you by the Power-Based Mini, a smaller, more compact alternative to the original Power-Based converter.
Wait, what's
sorry,
that?
my computer just started playing.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, that scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
I thought I was tweaking.
no, I accidentally clicked on a video on Facebook and it started playing it. But it's like I get a little annoyed by when it comes to console wars, but at the same time, I'm just like, people are gonna argue regardless.
Yeah.
It's like with any other product, people are gonna argue. I mean, you could go on the Facebook of like Apple, and you're gonna see people arguing about phones. You can go pretty much any product, and you're gonna see two people arguing about that product. But when it comes to gaming, I think people take it a little too far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. You know what? One thing that bothers me, and this was been for the past couple of days, is that, and this I'm sorry we're getting into the like whole fanboy thing, but I hate the fact that people buy multiple consoles, and I think most people that buy multiple consoles is just buying it just so they can say, "Oh, I'm not a fanboy." But this is what happens, right? You have all these people in these Facebook groups who have both consoles talk so much shit on that console, and I'm like, but why'd you buy it? It's the weaker console. You obviously know all right, when people say they have the Xbox, oh, the Xbox sucks, PlayStation 4 is better. Oh, I was like, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. I have it. You know what I mean? But why does it, like, if it sucks so bad, why are you playing on it? Why, when I turn on that Xbox, I see you using a feature? Why are you watching TV on your Xbox One? Why not use your cable box? Why are you playing Killer Instinct? I thought it sucked. Why are you downloading the newest demo available? I thought you don't like it. I thought the game is not powerful for you. So the thing that bugs me is just like you get all this bickering back and forth, and like and to the point it does get annoying because people take it too personal, and they put like personal stake into it, and like it's to the point where you can't be like, oh, I can't wait for this game without somebody taking a jab at you. You know what I mean? Like, I want this whole resolution thing to die. It should have died once the PS4 got a game that was below 1080p. But no, people still think that it is okay. As long as the Xbox One gets a game below 1080p, it's a problem. Let's slander it. But if a PS4 game gets below 1080p, it doesn't matter. It's a new day. Just keep it moving. I don't get it. The hypocrisy drives me nuts. And
I personally think it's more that the competition is just finally getting to that point where it's like, we like this generation. You got to think it haven't been a generation yet that the Xbox and the PlayStation launched in the same year with the same architect. You know what I mean? With all these, yeah, exactly, a week apart. They similar. You know what I mean? So they can be now. They finally can be compared. You know what I mean? Can be compared to, and so I think that's what it is. Is people like and unfortunately for the Xbox, to me, I'm sorry, I'm getting into this too, but the Xbox launched a year before it was supposed to come out, and it's taken a hit for it. But I think it's only because the console war is like this because they so similar, they're close, and they can finally be compared to each other.
Like, when it comes to console war and gaming, all I can see is like two brothers arguing, and like the little brother, Wii U, says something, and they both look at him and like, shut up at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I feel bad for the Wii U fans because like they get it horrible. They get it from both sides. Microsoft and Sony people pick on them, and if you think about it, the Wii U accommodates to their fans more. Almost all of their systems have been backwards compatible. They've always been cheaper. They've always used the controller from the last gen, and they keep their first party. It never goes anywhere else, and they're the ones that get the most hate.
Wow.
That's true.
Damn.
That's true.
Ah, fair. Clap it up. You're right. Speaking of the Wii U, any Wii U fans here? Anybody want to buy Smash Brothers?
Oh, it's done. I already have it. I'm gonna have that the moment it comes out. I'm kind of like, I've talked about with Rise. Like, the Wii U obviously is not doing the greatest in sales, and what kills me the most is they release the Super Smash Bros. And the 3DS, something they're selling very well first before the Wii U.
Yeah, you would think it would be the other way around.
Other way around, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, like the Wii U it's gonna do fine. Once it's good first parties come out, they're gonna start selling them like crazy. But it's like and another thing, Wii and PC is not in the console wars. It is mainly between Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying myself a actual PC.
You're gonna go join the elitists, huh? You gonna leave us? You gonna go join the PC elitists?
Probably not. I just want to experience it. You know what I mean? I want to play on a PC and see how it is.
No, PC sucks, man.
You want to play the Aero games. You want to play all those indies that Sony's getting. You want to play all that shit.
Here's the problem. I hate that PC's always freaking brought up. It's a different freaking beast. Like I'm a console game player, so that's why. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm a console dude too. Like I know a lot of people with PCs who play on PC and console. And a lot of them just like the convenience of the console, but they like, the upgrades and the other stuff you get with the PC. And so they, occasionally they'll, play a game on PC.
It's like, I won't bring up any names, but, we're always peasants. Everyone in the PC community loves to call us peasants. And then people will say that we're beta testing peasants. Or, if you think about it and sit down, every game is originated on the PC and tested on the PC and made for a console on the PC. So if you want to get down to it, the PC is the beta testers for consoles.
PC is a development kit. That's what it is. It's a development kit. And the thing is, what I was trying to say is that, like, I hate when PC guys like, oh, console sucker, play on PC. I don't want to. I play on a console because I don't have the time and the mental patience to learn how to play on a PC. I want my games. I like games come out more on consoles than they do on PC. It does. It does. The PC, you're limited to these stupid RTSs and these like freaking games that really you're not really cared about. I like my first party and third party exclusives. Like I'm just not a fan of playing games on the PC in front of a freaking monitor. I like with a controller in my hand hooked up to my TV and whatnot.
Alrighty. I guess jumping on that too. I don't mind supporting game developers. I mean, let's be honest, most PC people, you guys aren't buying your games. You guys are not buying those games, so I don't mind supporting the developers with my $60. Just saying.
Although I can't say though, but for the 360, a lot of people weren't buying their games for that either though. Back in the day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
My second console, my second 360, I had it modded, and I was buying games for $5 from the dude down the street.
I'm not gonna lie. I had one banned too because I modded and I was burning my own damn games. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing about that is, on the PC, all you really have to do is have a PC that can run it, and you can. I ain't gonna say anything. You can acquire these games without doing anything, and all you had to do is install a crack. I ain't saying I've done it, but once that's done, you just fire it up and start playing it.
Am I the only one who's never played a bootleg game? You pirates.
Hey man, it was back in the OG, man. It's back in my my younger days.
You telling me you got through college and you you actually paid for your games?
No, I was just selective on what games I was buying. Like GameStop was my friend back then.
Called us pirates, and I call it. You say pirates, I say smart. So.
Oh man, I was on a budget, man. I swear, like reason why I bought the 360 because it was cheaper. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for that, I think I would have. If I wouldn't have bought the actually, I had the original Xbox too, but I was still a fan of the PlayStation, so I probably would have been a huge PlayStation fan if it wasn't for the 360.
Like, the reason I used to be a huge Sony person is because of the Final Fantasies. Like, I've said it in the last podcast, I've said it in videos. I love the Final Fantasy aspect of games, and I'm really hoping that we get another one, like another Blue Dragon or Lost Odyssey, because a lot of people don't know it, but the dude who founded Final Fantasy, he left Square Enix and made a company called Mistwalker. And now he only makes games for Nintendo and Microsoft, and that's who made Blue Dragon, The Lost Odyssey. He founded the person who made that founded Final Fantasy. And right now, I was like, you know what? It was like TGS is coming up. I'm gonna look and see what Mistwalker's doing. Maybe I can actually see a Lost Odyssey 2 or a Blue Dragon 2. Look on there, it's like he's working on a mobile game. What?
Damn. And that's the Xbox can use those type of games too right now.
All right, but I'm about ready to wind down because this thing's been going over an hour. This talk was good. Was happy to talk about some of the games that's coming up. I'm gonna see you guys on Xbox Live a whole lot, and to those who are watching, you are on Xbox Live. Please add me on Xbox Live. Follow me. My gamer tag is Kid Smooth, exactly how you see it in my YouTube name. That's my gamer tag. I will be playing Forza Horizon 2 all next week, and I'll be playing Madden up until that game comes out. Also follow the channel, like, subscribe, share as always as Kid Smooth, and I'm going to let everybody else close it out.
All right, thanks for watching, people. It's your boy Raz. Check the channel out if you like things like this, because I do similar videos.
All right, guys. This is Oh, I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I'm on a bad delay. Sorry, guys.
You can go.
Man, you guys have a great one, and always remember, fuck all my enemies.
This is Gaming Addict. My channel is the exact way it's spelled. My name is not on here, so Gaming Addict, and I do videos just about on anything I can think of. All three gens, I do videos on all of them. My gamer tag on Xbox Live is Room to Kill. Yes, I know I need to change to Gaming Addict. Get off my back. And hit me up. I play a lot of games. Well, not lately, but whatever. Peace.
All right, you guys enjoy. Thank you for tuning in and watching and hearing us ramble about games, because that's what we do. I'll be on Rise's podcast. I think you got one tomorrow, Rise?
I'm not sure if I'm going to do one tomorrow, but just stay tuned.
We'll be alternating. I'm going to do my thing's going to be the Let's Talk Games, you know what I mean? I'll be talking about different things, different games coming up. Look forward to gaming with you all, and I'll see you guys around.
Watch Kid Smooth's Twitch, and you'll hear him ramble about losing on Madden.
I'm actually, oh my god, yeah, I'll be twitching soon. But you guys
3 hours.
3 hours. But yeah, I was 3-1 that day. That was yesterday. I was 3-1. I lost the last game. And no, I lost the game before the last, and then I ended up beating Mr. Cancer XB1. Shout out to him. He's like a featured guy on Upload. But you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. We are out.
Alright, man. See you.